Connecting NEX. Here we have a grey rod and a yellow connector. One way to join the two is to place the grey connector on the table, the yellow connector, stand it end on, and clip the two together side on, just like that. So you have an end on connector all lying flat. A second way to join a rod, and here the red rod with the yellow connector, is to get the yellow connector and have it side on, turn it sideways, and then place the red rod and push it in sideways until it clicks. Then it's firmly connected at 90 degrees to the connector. Next thing we're going to connect is a small wheel, and there are 3 holes here, and for this particular connection I'm just going to put an axle, a yellow rod, through the center. Not going to use the locking pin points, and it rolls, spins round very easily, and I'm going to use a grey connector end on to locate and hold the wheel in place. I push it end on until it clicks. So that holds the small wheel in place. The next connection is with the large wheel, and there are 2 sides. You can see one with the spokes and one with the large hole for the axle, and then a second smaller hole for a locking pin, which is what we're going to use. So I'm going to put an axle through the center hole of the wheel. Then I'm going to use the tan connector, but I'm going to have the pin on the tan connector pointing towards the inside of the wheel. So that's the arrangement that we're going to have. And then pushing the tan connector on, it's small, it's probably the hardest of the connections that we do, and then rotate it, it's held on the axle until the locking pin is in the right place, and then that locks the wheel with the tyre on the axle. If the axle turns, the wheel and the tyre do as well. With the small wheel here in the arrangement without a locking pin, the wheel rotates freely around the axle, and you will use both arrangements as you make your vehicles.